Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the reaction log. Whoa! So this is technically a reaction, because that's what I do here. I wouldn't dare call something a review, as if I'm like learned in any capacity whatsoever. But I can react to things, sort of like how a plant reacts to like the sun moving in the sky, so it'll like follow the sun. There is no credential required to react. No matter what the subject matter is, reacting is something that we all can do. All that being said, this is my reaction to the Roland Dyens masterclass on Soar theme and variations, the Opus 9. That's the one that I play sometimes, not so much these days. Why? Because it's hard. It's really hard. I would like to get better with it because I'd like to use it as one of my audition pieces for grad school that's coming up soon. Maybe we can review this video of a masterclass. I review those sometimes. Oh, and by the way, this one was posted in the Discord in the reaction request by Jay. Jay, friend of the channel, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for posting this. I didn't know about this one. So, you know, if you ever want me to react to something, especially stuff that's useful like this, people post a lot of dumb stuff in there too, which is actually more my bread and butter anyways. Right now I'm going to try to make it a somewhat entertaining reaction video out of some of the most boring content on YouTube. I have a tough job over here, guys, so yeah, that's all I'm saying. But this will be a reaction. I'll also give some of my takes and what's being said, because I'm sure I will. I tend to do that. And I do somewhat know what I'm talking about. I don't know as much of what I'm talking about as Roland Dyens, but I'm sort of like in the middle. With all that being said, was that enough of a preamble for you? Let's jump into the video. Roland Dyens masterclass at the South Bay Guitar Society, October 12th, 2013. Put some food on your guitar. Freaking psychos. That was a pretty sick photo though. Man, you guys really dressed up for this one, huh? This is a guitar masterclass after all. Like, look up any other instrument masterclass. Suits. Suits all the way. Or at least a collared shirt. This is guitar right here. So guitar. Alright, let's get into it. Jumping right in. So first, let me stop it there. I'm just kidding. Ooh. Alright, well, this actually is kind of relevant to stuff that we talked about. Watch how his guitar, like, moves when he plays that first G. See that? That's not good. We want to fix that. What could fix that? Shelf liner, I guess? I don't know. Somebody else told me to use shelf liner, so I use it now. It kind of works, though. It looks like this. You can get it at the store. He's using a footstool, which is usually more stable. Also, bare arm on the guitar, too. Very interesting. If I were his teacher, I would set him up with one of my finest dress socks. Also, wearing a watch. Interesting choice. I would never wear a watch playing any kind of guitar. For two reasons. First, I mean, like, the weight, that's got to do something. And also, you might scratch your guitar. Not good. So, not good so far. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's actually listen to him. I'm sure he'll mention something about this, but you can definitely make those rhythms a little tighter. Is this the TikTok edit right here? Gotta throw that in for the Instagram reels. He plays that differently than I do. It is written as 16th notes. I play them as 8th notes. Like, it's written to be like as a 16th note off of the triplet. I can't play it well because I don't practice it that way, but I do play where that last note leading between the chords is like on the 8th note of the triplet. I'm pretty sure the difference between those, like playing the 16th note versus just playing them all on the 8th note, it's like stylistic. It's something that my teacher told me. He gave me some article about it that I can't find, but I also know that he published an article on this piece and it'll probably say it there. I tried to read it before watching this video, but I wasn't able to buy it. I could afford it. It's only $5, but it just like there was an issue with the website. I don't have information on that. Sorry. I don't know. Let's carry on. So this is a kid playing this, which this piece, I feel like I've heard stories of like a lot of kids learning it as their kids, or maybe just learning it in like high school. It is like a big piece though, like at least my understanding of it. This piece is supposed to showcase all of the styles of the classical guitar, or like what was known about it at this time. Like that's why Sohr wrote it. He took like a very insignificant passage from the Magic Flute. The melody, like I think it only appears like once or something like that. Makes all these variations that showcase like what is possible on the guitar, just to show off like the grandness of the guitar right now. And he wrote it as like a virtuosic piece, like an advanced piece, not like an easy piece. It's not Sohr Opus 60 number 1. But I hear a lot of people like playing it like probably like a bit before they're ready to play it. That's a pretty common thing. Everybody does that. Like most of the pieces that I learn, I probably could be learning like easier pieces. You know, we all have our ego. We all want to play like one level higher. So, you know, like based on like his rhythm and like just watching his fingers move, he could probably play something easier. But I mean, let's see how he handles the rest of it, I suppose. And we should also keep in mind, too, that he is performing this in masterclass, so this is probably, like, 30% worse than he usually plays. Like, all in all, like, it's not like it's, like, way above him or anything, but it's still, like, it's a hard piece. Getting those slurs down is tough. Yeah, you know. Do I play it, like, marginally better than this child? Maybe. Yeah. Like, a lot of string bending there. Like, I see, like, pushing down, I see the strings bending. That's all, like, technical. That'll all be worked out by the time he's, like, 18, and he'll be, like, a crazy virtuoso. But, you know, that's just what I'm seeing now. If you don't get it the first time, just try again, bro. I got you. I know. Oh, okay, yeah. Skipping the repeat. Classic I'm nervous move. I love it. Okay. Dude, that part is so hard. Like, that's amazing that he even played it that well, like, in this setting. Something that I noticed there, you watch his index finger, like, shoot out to grab that bar. I start preparing that, going into it. Like, you can see my index finger sort of reaching before I get there. Well, let's see how he plays the next part. Yeah, like that there. I bar. I'll do a hinge there. So I'm already there, like that. That's what I do. It just made sense to me to do that. The bar is coming up, so you don't have to shoot your finger out. Like, it's just already set up. I think that'd be a good change to make, personally. Let me know what you think, though. Maybe you're a freaking expert in this piece. Tell me what you think. Really exploding into that ending. I like to sort of you know, something like that. But it's fine. Dude, that's the first time through. You can ease into it. When you come into it the second time, I always mess that up. There it is. That was a safe way of doing it. You gotta go for all 5 notes. All the slurs. That's alright, yeah. Whoa. Call back to the first variation there. I kind of like that. It's kind of random. Just like... That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. See, now, he already used up, like, he's going more intense now, but I feel like he used up so much energy on that first one. You can really soften it up. Because now it's not as shocking. It's, you know, similar energy. If you have a repeat of the exact same thing, the first time, you're just using it to show off the harmony. And the beauty of the music. And then the second time, more energy now. Then you don't need to show off the harmony as much because you already showed it off. And now it's like, let's see what happens when we pump some more energy into it. And then as the listener, you get to fully appreciate it the first time through. Then the second time through, you get to hear it like push to its limits. And I feel like that's a cool way to do things. But you know, if you just come in aggressive on both, it's not as effective, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. I'm a pretty humble guy, if you can tell. Can somebody escort the cougher out, please? Thank you. Hey, if you cough at classical music concerts, screw you. Stay home. Don't bring your baby either. My God, what's wrong with you? I went to a guitar recital like earlier in the year, and there was a guy who kept getting up and leaving and coming back in the middle of pieces, and he would just like stand there too. He was standing, and then when one of the pieces ended, we were like halfway through the recital. He like leaned over and asked somebody, "How much longer is it?" Dude, why are you here? What do you mean, how much longer is it? Like, what do you want it to end? What are you doing here then? I don't know. I hate that. If you don't want to go to him, just don't go to him. And if you have to cough, I don't know, just hold it. I hate people that cough loud. Okay, that's all. I have to cough too sometimes. Just swallow your spit. Just like do a little thing, and you should be ashamed too if you are. But the people are just like, because that's what that guy was just doing. Screw that guy. If you're so unhealthy that you need to cough like that, you should be in a hospital. I don't know. You shouldn't be at a guitar recital, like watching the quietest instrument on earth. It's messed up. It's not fair to everyone else. Rant over. Interesting rhythm there. I always screw this thing up. This is like the hardest variation because it's like the easiest one and you just never practice it. Yeah, slide into it. Yeah, that's jazzy, dude. Heck yeah. Sorry, I'm being a douche. This is a child. I'm sorry. He can take it, though. It's fine. He's fine. I'm just messing around. This recording, if you think it's not that great, I have so many recordings on YouTube of me playing guitar that are just awful. So, like, it's fine. People can make fun of me, too. Oh no! It's like I forgot I was gonna skip that repeat, bro. Wait, shoot. I wanted to skip that. We don't need to hear that again. I'll just stop. Got through it. The next two in the finale are pretty rough when I play them, I feel. So let's see how he does. God, shut up, you freaking cougher. Alright, you good? You done? Just leave. Leave if you have to cough that bad. My God. Alright, this is a hard variation. You have triplets, fours, 16th notes, and then you have tuplet fives. Tough variation. I can barely play it. Ooh, that was clean right there, dude. Heck yeah. I guess he only practiced that part and then the other parts. What's his fingering for that? Oh. So I do a special fingering for that where I start pinky and middle finger. And then, same thing, going back to that. Then pinky and middle finger. It might be clunky. I invented that fingering when I was a worse guitar player, so I don't know what I would do now. Maybe I would just slide it around. All right, man. Let's see what we got next. This is the good part. Woo! We're flying through this one. All right. Yeah, all right. Skip the repeat. Screw that, man. That's a good choice, honestly. I would have done the same thing. Alright, into this. This is also hard. Going a bit slower. You gotta be careful with that starting tempo when you do this thing. Because you gotta do this. Yeah, you gotta go into the same speed. It's weird if you change the tempo there, which you did. You went slower. I'm sure that'll be discussed. Almost rushed, but you didn't. I think you slowed down, actually. You must practice your scales. Scale practice. 2 hours a day. That is my prescription to you. That's what I've been doing. It's been like 3.5 weeks now of that. I've noticed a huge difference in my playing when you practice scales that much, like spread out over the day especially. Yeah, and to be fair, he's plucking all of those notes, and I slur them. I slur those, which they might not sound even. My hands aren't like that warm right now. My hands are actually a little chilly. So what you're hearing is actually my worst. I'm just kidding. It's probably my best because I'm sure I picked like the best out of all those takes that I did. E octave, soft. Loud. Soft. Loud. Right? I think it pays to do that. I think it's a nice effect. Dominant, loud. Remember that. Dominant. Ugh, loud. Tonic, soft. Soft, tonic. You got that? That's your interpretation lesson for the day. Yeah, you played it! You played it! Woo! He's 13. I'm 26. I'm twice his age. I definitely play it better than him, but I'm also 26. Like, by the time he's 26, he's gonna be so good. Like, my god. When I was 13, I was playing this. Not that well either. I'm sure I sounded like crap. So for 13, man, it's killing it, dude. His teacher must be proud, I gotta say.
When did you start teaching? You were 5.5.
5.5. The half year matters. You gotta specify that. It's like, hey, it hasn't been since I was 5. I started at 5.5. That's why I'm not playing this like quite as I should be. If I started right when I turned 5, this thing would be flawless. 5.5 though. Hey, come on now. Half year makes a huge difference. 6 months? What can you get done in 6 months as a 5-year-old? A lot, probably. I could. I don't know.
I think your nails are too long first.
Dude, just give me your hand, dude. Your nails are too long. That's like a thing in person lessons. When I used to give in-person lessons, it's like, try not to touch the students. Don't touch them. Roland, stop touching him. Don't. I know, it's nothing, but yeah.
A little further before to play this piece, because there are so many things about more maturity, I think. And this piece is full of all the guitar. And before to play that and play that well, we should wait a little bit longer. And I would have much preferred to hear you on pieces shorter, easier, you know.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Like, this piece is a showcase of what is possible in the 18th century or whatever. Is that when this was written? I have no idea. I'm not a historian. I don't know anything. But it was a showcase of what was possible at the time as, like, a masterwork. The grandest things of the guitar all put into one piece. It's not something to be approached lightly. This is probably going to be titled Roland Dyens Destroys Aspiring Guitarists, because of course it is. But yeah, you know, it sucks. You play, like, 6 minutes of something, and it's just like, yeah, that was way too hard for you. I wish what you played was shorter. I wish it was easier. It would have been a little nicer for everyone, I think. Which is kind of true. Let's see what he says.
It's too much.
It's too much. Get out of here. We're done. It's too much. I hated that. What's your name? I'll remember your name. I hate you. We're done.
We have 2,000 things to tell you now, but we don't have time. And plus, I would love to stay on 3 bars with you.
Dude, let's learn 3 bars of this thing together. Dang, dude. Which 3 bars? The first 3? Because those aren't that hard. Oh, man. Dude, giving us the crotch shot over here. Roland, as a professional, I've learned this. Don't sit with your legs open when your bottom half is exposed. That's all I'm saying. Don't look at some of my first videos. You gotta be careful with that, man. I don't want to get demonetized. Okay, and by the way, let me say this. I know there's gonna be some of you that are like, you can't say this about, like, whoever, it could be anyone. It could be anybody that you like more than me. And you'll be like, you need to show respect, like, he's better than you, like, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, I know, and guess what? I don't care. Welcome to Sore Hands, my YouTube channel. We talk about guitar here, but I also have a little bit of an attitude, and that's gonna come through in the stuff that I make, because nobody asked me to make this. I'm not making this for school. I'm not making this for anything. I'm making this because I just want to. It's not even really a job because I barely get paid for it. So yeah, I'm gonna talk crap, and that's just a part of it. And if you want to watch somebody react to this, which, like, good luck finding that and be all, like, respectful, go watch any other classical guitar channel, okay? But if you're at this one's a little rough around the edges. So I'm gonna make fun of Roland Dyens with his legs open, because that's what we're doing here. And I'm gonna make fun of anything else that I can, because I'm a miserable person that needs to make fun of people to feel better about my crappy playing and my suboptimal practice routine and my less than vast knowledge base. I make up for it in humor and making fun. It's a different perspective. You're not watching this for school, okay? You're watching this because you're bored on YouTube. Don't expect something too academic, please. I'm gonna make some comments. And that goes for all future videos, all past videos too. If you are upset at me making fun of someone, screw you. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what this bozo has to say now. Just... Oh god, I'm just asking for it. I should maybe release this, like, after I get accepted into grad school.